It's too late. I've killed Rusty Shackleford. Correction. Rusty Shackleford wants to order a pizza.
I know I shouldn't ask you to be open with me when I have my secrets that I tend to keep safely under lock and key. I'm hypocritical, but at least I know we could be beautiful or maybe terrible. Only one way to know. Only one way to know. Is this a yes or a no? Which way will it go? Only one way to know. Only one way to know.
Hey there, gang. Welcome back to the Tavern, and welcome back to the Abbhaile. We're stoked to have you back with us tonight, as the Disinherited continue to wreck shit up and down the Riven Coast on their way to becoming the Legends of Abbhaile. But first, Kat, what should they be doing when they get done watching the show?
Buy merch.
Hell yeah, that's freaking right. I was hoping to have some stuff to show you guys tonight from the merch line, but the mail has eaten it, as they like to do. Hashtag USPS is awesome. Sarcasm. Anywho, speaking of things that are easily eaten, that can be meant in two ways as well, which is fun. A Disinherited. Remember last time you guys had beaten your way into the Crooked Vault after Finlow rushed in, finding himself targeted by some sort of defense mechanism that may or may not have shunted him back through time.
Yeah.
Well, as they say, time will tell. You made your way back to the Windemir Road, and having gained a few knickknacks here and there, and maybe a terrifying weight of knowledge, both literally and figuratively, and I guess also literarily, in the form of Melee and the massive hoard of ancient autobiographies that she obtained, though their origin leads to believe their contents are suspicious. Still, if the internet has taught me anything, it's this. If it exists, there's porn of it, and also, if there is a thing, there is a collector out there for it. So, hey, opportunities abound, we just gotta find them. As y'all made your way down the Windemir Road, you made your way through chilly night and a cool morning as the snow melted and made way to a lush, lightly forested hinterland of rolling hill. You pressed onward still, making your way with the setting sun, at last to the outskirts of Windemir. This being the first of the lantern towns that you have encountered. I'm not exactly sure what you guys had all anticipated or expected here, but what you see before you is a small rural town that kind of clashes abruptly with a suburban city center on one end. It sits before you in the darkness, illuminated by lantern light and torch. As you break out of the trees into the open, the bracing salt air of the coast immediately slams into you as you realize now that you are within a mile of the coastline. And you can, from this distance even, hear the roar of waves crashing against the cliff far below you all. As this part of Boreala is prone to having high rocky cliffs, and the town of Windemir is built perched atop one such cliff. Anywho, you see that very city, lanterns here and there shining bright like a beacon, and there is oddly music everywhere. Most of it seems to be coming from a large gathering Give me just 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I will bring us over to, this is, as far as my maps go, guys, this is one for the ages.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
It's perfect.
So,
It's perfect.
you tell me, is that a face eating something or going to bob for apples, or is that two profiles of a vagina?
Vagina.
Hard to tell.
I don't even see anything about bobbing for apples. What?
It could look a side profile of a face going down like nom nom.
Oh, yeah, I kind of see it on one side.
That's his eye up here, and then that's his big old mouth, and then his weird chin and his weird crab claw chin attachment. I don't know. But anywho, let me see how this looks on the camera recording. Oh, it looks horrible. Good thing I paused for a second. I don't have the camera set up.
Oh, man.
Okay, Hunter, you can stay there because Will isn't here. Okay, that's me. I need to unlock me. Come on, give me. We are professionals. Come on, don't. Nope, that's just because I'm clicking the wrong button. Go me.
What is happening?
I'm just playing Wibble Wobble. I'm like one of those like
I'm just mimicking
clown
with you.
dolls. It's just like aw.
Yeah, the ones you can do like
Bob. No, I'm just doing cameras and being flexible at the same time, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. It's so goofy how these cameras get. But it's because there's always different amounts of people in here.
Yeah.
They've been pretty chill down there. Oh god, I just accidentally grabbed the wrong thing.
We're supposed to have crazy wind tonight, apparently. Also, it was 80 yesterday,
Ooh.
and Saturday we might be having snow.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's
There's like
incredible.
an 80% chance.
80?
That's
That's a pretty high chance.
It's like higher than Snoop Dogg. No.
Snoop Dogg.
Okay, that's
Right.
better. That's better. Now we just have to make it little. That's what she said.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Funny fucking joke.
Is it?
If you squeeze that bottle the right way, it sounds like someone's neck breaking.
Okay, cool. We're good. Perfect. And probably just in time for Adran to show up and put us all screwed up again. But anywho, like it never happened. Yeah, you hear music playing and people singing and jolliment and festivity almost. It is an interesting and possibly stark contrast to what gets conjured in the head when you think of a pirate stronghold city. It's quite interesting. But yeah, before you see this, you guys are coming in from the Raymere Road, which is up this way, where you see my mouse hat up here towards the, this area. towards the right bank, you see this large, just like spread out residential area that's reminiscent of like a farm community or something like that. And then on the opposite side of this large cut in the cliff face, you see a more commercial area with more built up and denser residential behind it as well. So there's a good mixture of whatnots and who's it's and whatnot. But ahead of you, you guys can see some large buildings that look to be inns that have a small market that is set up. And there are signs and banners and lights and lanterns all over the place, and music playing as it is the 4th of Nathara here in the Riven Coast. And on the 4th of Nathara, that is the 4th candle of Winter's Tide, and that is when everyone has a feast of Winter's Tide. It's a communal celebration. Everybody on the coast is familiar with the Winter's Tide. It's when everyone can take a moment to remember the warmth of summer, the bounty of harvest, and our dead loved ones. It's a dedication to both Tormund, the Rime Lord, who is firm in the belief that you live or you die, and it's also a subtle dedication to Nixus the Gloomweaver, as part of the tradition. Much like in the mortal world, people will put up a Christmas tree here on the coast. There's Adran. I will pause before I get into this. Now that we got Adran here, we are Gucci to go. So I was just explaining to the gang, Adran, that you guys are making your way after going through the vault. You've made your way to the town of Windemir, which is a cliffside town here on the coast. Probably some 80 to 100 feet above the ground on the top of a hillside plateau amidst a little bit of a forested hinterland area. You guys are arriving just after dark, and there is a festival that is beginning to take place around here on the map that I'm showing where you guys are kind of at. But as you guys are arriving in town, what are you guys up to? Is there anything specifically that you're aiming to do?
Before we get really close to town, I'm probably going to put on a disguise self and try to just make up a young woman.
Hell yeah.
Like, not anyone in particular, just blend some faces together.
You have become a Francine. I don't know. You've become someone, for sure.
I'm kind of... You said we're close to the ocean, right?
Within a mile, for sure.
Okay. I'm going to turn towards Calandra. You said we can hear the crashing of waves, yeah?
Yeah, for sure. It's a low droning, but you can hear it every rhythmically just...
I'll turn to Calandra and I'll say, what is that noise?
That's waves.
Oh.
The waves in the water crashing on the shore.
We are near the ocean?
Yes, very near. Can you smell things?
To a degree.
I don't know. Do you smell the saltiness in the air?
I detect the salt.
That's from the ocean.
Yes.
Completely corroding.
Right?
I know we are here on business, but before we head back to our base of operations in why do I keep forgetting the name of this fucking town? Maraglen.
There you go, perfect. I was going to substitute a Florida town name, so you're good.
I wish to see the ocean for the first time with my own eyes.
Of course. He would definitely take you down to it. It's beautiful.
Yes. Although I don't think it is wise for me to be in deep waters. I weigh a great deal, and I do not know how to swim.
Do you need to breathe?
No, Watch. he just
And then we basically just spend a short rest watching him.
yeah. After a few seconds, he says, "I do not have lungs. I was just playing a fun joke."
He goes to puff out his cheeks and hold his breath, but really all that happens is his mouth closes and he just stands perfectly still.
Yeah, making unblinking eye contact.
Oh my god! So we need Adran.
Yeah.
We need Adran and Vargo to get together, and then we need Tome and Brioche to get together because neither of them have eyelids.
Yeah.
Staring contest, go.
You don't have like little shutter eyelids.
Oh no, he does have little. I wouldn't classify it as eyelids. It's like little shutters. He can blink, but it's like it's not really doesn't look very natural.
Brioche can, he just never does.
I will also turn to the rest of the party and I will say, our goal here is to unseat the Viper from control over this town. Yes.
I believe so.
Yes. It would be wise to do so quickly. I hope we can manage to get through this without violence, but, well, what little I know of pirates, it might not. They may not give us an option.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on it.
Do we have any, well, things seem to be why is everything so festive? What is so special about this day? I remember talks of of some sort of ritual, but I am unfamiliar.
What kind of decor we got going on? It's like a holiday festival.
Yeah.
What did you call it?
Winter's Tide.
Is it Winter's Tide? It's Winter's Tide.
Gotcha.
What is that?
Non-world specific Christmas.
Exactly.
What is
what
is the purpose?
My notes I
Coastal
call it.
Borealan Christmas adjacent holiday.
That's exactly what I call it in my notes.
Love it.
Interesting.
All right, so I'm gonna shift the color of my the cloak I have. It's gonna be red with white trim.
Hell yeah. Adran Claus. He's here to steal your toys.
Perhaps
Acquire them, I'm sorry.
Acquire.
Perhaps this festival could be used as an opportunity.
To
I mean, he's
try to get drunk.
Public figure must
Well-
have to make an appearance during a big social holiday.
Yes. I had the idea of, well, while you were all asleep last night, I formulated hundreds of different contingencies inside my mind, but taking this into account, it may just be simpler to, if we can stoke the fire of this, as my mother would describe, shindig, perhaps while they're all in a drunken stupor, we can take care of business, as it were. But
The town is before you guys. You have the opportunity to. It depends on what you guys are up to. It's like I said, it's dark, but it's early. It's 6, 7 o'clock at night, probably. Haven't had a good night's meal yet, so that's probably something on the to-do list. There are some options. You guys could go. What I'm gonna refer to it as. Actually, you know what? Give me just a second. Let me pull up the town names. This is one of those things where the sake of immersion kind of trails off and becomes less important, and for the sake of just storytelling, I'm just going to tell you guys the names of some of these areas so that we can
all right.
kind of, explain our way through it without having to refer to it by weird shit, and then an episode later when you guys figure everything out, it's all now a different thing. It's kind of crazy. So give me just 1 second. I gotta find the right page of my notes. It's my problem of when I do towns, I kind of go big. One of these days I'll find a place where I've got my town laid out. Cool. That's all the important. I mean, there's a lot of important stuff here. This is a cool town, guys. All of these towns are cool. I can't wait till this map gets done. I'm hoping next week we'll have it. So we don't have to look at my weird map, you know.
It's beautiful.
It's pretty.
I love it.
But anywho, these are things that you guys would probably all know through the grapevine and would have been able to circulate amongst yourself in preparation to come to town here, is what we're going to say, between Hunter and Adran being on, and probably even Cal, you know, from rumors that you've heard from salts down on the docks and stuff over the years. You guys have been able to put some stuff together. So the gullet is what the kind of more put together commercial and higher density residential area is on the far side, on the left side of the what they refer to as the cut. And then the harbor cut is what is the below area. There is an area of decking and pier and boardwalk that is below, that is where ships go to dock, because of the nature of the coastline here. High winds make dangerous, damaging waves. You're hearing them from a mile off, so they've got to figure something out, and what they've figured out is hiding their ship in natural inlets that they find cut into the water, into the rock by erosion. So that's kind of what they got going on there with the gullet and the cut. And then High Hollow is down. It's labeled number 1 on the map. High Hollow is where the Lantern Lord's Hall is, as well as the Council Vault and the kind of like a public house and stuff like that. And then Stonemire Row is what's kind of directly in front of you. That's the kind of more spread out residential area. And then the woods that you guys just came through is called the Grove Spine. But yeah, so you guys have options. If you wanted to get a bite to eat, you have options in the gullet, and you've got options over down in the row, and as well as the festival that seems to be taking place down in the row.
Yeah, unfortunately, Tome, I don't know if we're going to be able to do the recon we need by the time the festival's over. Is it a one-day thing?
You guys would probably know that it's the 4 days leading up to it. Every day leading up to it, you light a candle for Nixus at the base of your axe. It's our plant for a Christmas tree. Get over it, internet. And on the 4th day, they have their feast. So this would be the final day, and this is their day of party and revelry for it. And it's a nighttime thing usually.
Yeah, I feel like it might be a better day for trying to get information out of people than confronting them immediately. Or
when they're all jolly and a little drinked up.
We shall see where the evening takes us, as they say.
I want to try and confront my second pirate lord by just walking up to him and stabbing him.
Tome said.
I'm not opposed.
Considering walking up and just... No, not this time.
I'm an American robot. I don't learn my lessons. No,
That's
you're
my
Austrian. Austrian.
I was made in Austria. But I was born in America.
Although the Austrians
Anyway.
don't really learn from their mistakes either. That's a whole story for another time. So yeah, what you guys...
Perhaps we could find some suitable refreshments at the festival.
I could
Oh, we
definitely go
surely
for
can.
Yes.
yes.
I am keen to mingle. Should I put on a disguise? I do not wish to disarm people.
You mean
Yeah, how much is he gonna stick out? Like, do we need to disguise Tome, or?
In my head, what Tome's wearing right now is what you guys have just left, pretty much the. So he's wearing a suit, a nice purple, dark purple suit that he got from the Muffled Drum store. And he's got his traveling robes over top of him, so he looks like a weird missionary.
I also possess the ability to change my appearance like Mei Li, although I cannot do so as adeptly as she can.
Gotcha. Oh, it was more.
Generally,
Yeah.
like
I have disguised self.
Features.
yeah, it definitely he's gonna stick out. Probably not bad, probably not as much but people will notice. It doesn't necessarily. People don't freak out about it in Margland. People didn't freak out about it. They often remarked about it, but they don't freak out about it.
definitely
Yeah.
memorable though.
Yeah. You're
Can-
not gonna believe what I saw today.
Is that something where using a mundane disguise kit could do a good enough job, or is he still gonna just like look like a robot with paint on him? Because I was thinking of trying to get an actual way to physically disguise as well as magically.
No,
And
it's just Tome with the circus kind of makeup and bluish eyeshadow and just big rosy cheeks.
In
Yes.
the words of Matthew Mercer, you can certainly try. It's worth a shot.
I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah, I wanna.
if I don't have to burn a spell slot, then yeah.
This is going
I
to
don't know if
devolve into us trying to find an actual face for him, and I'm here for it. So,
Okay, you have to pick
Staple
your
it
crown
to his
face.
forehead.
Yeah.
Just find Drifter, carve it off.
Yeah.
if
But,
you wanted
yeah.
if you had one and wanted to roll performance, I think you could give it a shot.
I don't have one. This just seemed like a place you could get one possibly.
Oh, okay, good idea, for sure.
I definitely have enough money.
Yeah.
He says, going into the place that sells the most famous disguise kits in the world that cost thousands of gold pieces. No, I'm just fucking with you. I wouldn't do that. We'd be dealing with platinum at that point. Hell yeah.
I almost got one flat.
Definitely doable, though. Definitely doable. And yeah, with the right, a little bit of TLC and maybe a little bit of added, prosthetic, we could do a really creepy thing, for sure. But yeah, down in Stonemire Row, amidst a veritable sea of wooden booths that are set up, you see. And first things first, let me get some music going for us, if it works. We should have some tunes going here. as we've got a dreary yet a happy sign because, you know, it is still a cold, shitty night here on the Riven Coast. This is kind of the sight you see before you. You see a variety of booths that are selling things. Some of them are selling goods. Some of them are selling food stuff. Some of them are offering games of chance, like your typical carnival fair. There are groups of people that are gathered here and there in small groups to try to stay warm. They're huddled around drinking warm, steaming beverages and laughing quietly amongst each other. There's this whole vibe of kind of jovial festivity and also a solemn reverence baked in. It's kind of a little bit of a whiplashy thing, but everyone seems to be having a pretty great time. As you guys make your way through the crowd, you see you're amidst a few homes here and there, and then a few large dominating inns and taverns that kind of frame the space that you're in. Anybody that wants to, go ahead and give me a perception check, because you kind of just take in the area.
We had it.
I guess I'm not really paying attention too much.
6.
Hell yeah. 6.
19.
19? Cal. Bringing back that shallow luck, ain't we?
20.
20? 20? Hell yeah. The ladies are paying attention. And the dynamic duo are checking out chicks or something. So,
My favorite. Adran points at a lady. Now that's a lady. Yes, she is indeed female.
it's fantastic. So Cal, a couple things that you see. Cal, you see. Let me see real quick. Actually, I have to see what people are and where. I think I scrolled too far.
Question.
Yeah, what's
With
up?
my mic on, can you hear the music that's coming from...
I don't hear it echoing back. I don't.
Okay. Just
yeah.
wanted to make sure.
I made it
Because
quiet.
I can hear it, and I'm like... And I know I've had that issue since I don't have a mic.
I feel ya. Yeah, I kind of did it that way so that that it was. So yeah, as you're looking around the crowd, Cal, you see a wide array of people. You see mostly it looks like families that are together talking amongst themselves. There is a bard troupe that's up on a stage that looks like it's been put together for the event. That is playing an upbeat, but kind of they're playing what you hear right now. They're just kind of creating some atmosphere for the people, and across the way you see an individual. She's kind of watching from behind a group of people that are dancing a little bit. They're dancing kind of like a, I don't know what you'd call it, like a Charleston-y thing. Yeah, kind of like a Charleston-y thing. Slow, sweeping movements of paired group dancing. It's really kind of cool. If you're into that type of thing. If you're not, it can be pretty annoying. I remember when my parents were, or my mom was really into river dancing. That's a story for another year. But you see a lady that is just watching from behind, kind of clapping along with the song. She's got 3 small children around her and a couple ladies that are your age or maybe a little older or maybe more towards Maylee's age. But she's kind of just got a warm vibe to her, like a motherly vibe to her. She's a little bit plump in the midsection. She's a little bit rosy in the cheeks. She's laughing and smiling, gray hair. The golden sash connecting her fur-lined cloak across her. Don't know what it means, just something to point out on a 19. And then Melee with a 20, I think you notice an interesting fella. He is an older human that is just yelling at patrons in front of an axe toss game. He is this gruff brown that's going like salt and pepper, with a big like over stylized handlebar mustache that goes down to a chin stripe, and he is just yelling at people. He's like, "Step right up and throw your axe. See if you can do it better than me. I bet you can't do it better than me. You're weak." People seem to be having fun, even though he's doing it. Most people look like they're rolling their eyes, but he's like, if you've seen Don't Look Up, he's like, what's his face at the kids. He's just going a little too hard. He's like, maybe military training or something, you're not really sure. But again, that's what you notice on a 20. You guys see everybody, even with you guys' bad perception rolls, see the wide array of taverns and the food vendors here and there. So what you guys want to do?
Are there
First,
any...
we need to find a place for the horses. And or did we leave the horse and carriage outside? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
Oh, as you guys are making your way down Stonemire Row, as you guys make your way towards this large gathering, you do see a stable that's set up there on the outskirts of town where the Rainier connects into town. And for the price of 2 silver apiece, they will watch your guys' horse for the night.
Right.
Easy enough.
And they will run a tab, basically, and settle it up whenever. So you don't have to necessarily even pay now if you don't want to. You can. It's an option. Just keep track of that your old selves. But they will run a tab otherwise, and so shall I.
I'll pay them 2 gold up front to treat the horses like royalty.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get. They're like, we're getting drunk tonight. Oh yeah. So yeah, you guys get that taken care of, and we can just move past that. I'm sure they were great people, but you know they were unimportant.
Yeah, I get it. So we're. I would like to make just a cursory perception check to look specifically for pirates, or anyone who would fit the description of a typical pirate.
Yeah, we should try to find her.
I got no experience. These people could all be pirates. Seems like a dumb question.
They're all pirates.
Yeah.
They
all
are.
gotta go.
Really?
They all
Especially
gotta go.
the little girl,
children.
the 3-year-old girl right there is the Golden Viper, and she's killed 485 people.
Magic missile at 2nd level. At the child, no.
She blocks it with a 9th level shield.
Oh my god! You don't even need to cast shield.
No.
She just did it for fun.
Yeah, because she could. No, I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah.
So among the vendors, are there anybody selling like oddities or any kind of I guess what I'm looking for, like trinkets that I could use, like usable kind of thing, like things. Would there be anybody offering the kind of thing at a festival?
Oddities and trinkets. Okay.
Yeah. Like maybe like better lock picks or some sort of grapples or.
I got you.
Or
Okay.
would any of the regular shops still be open?
I got you. Roll me investigation with advantage as you make your way through the stalls and booths and setups that they've got there.
23?
Ooh, indeed. So the thing about Adran is he is well, you know, he's a little bit up to no good, right? And a little part of that being up to no good comes with advantages. And here, I think, making your way along, you recognize at a booth that is selling some type of sweet egg cakes. Looks a little bit similar to Kat. What are those Japanese fluffy egg things called? I can't think of what they're the really good.
The omelet?
Kind of the big, like thick.
Wait,
Are you thinking of the fluffy pancakes?
No, god dang it.
Are you thinking of milk? Because
I
that's
think,
right.
wait, hold on. I actually might know what it is.
Whatever it is.
Oh, yeah. Is it a specific like thing? Because I think I have something.
It's a
that might be
specific
similar.
thing. I just might be smoking crack.
Are you thinking of moon cakes?
No.
Memorized.
That's Chinese.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I think I know what it is.
Do it. Hunt it down.
Oh! Are you talking about the egg omelets that are like stacked egg?
Yes, that.
Wait,
Okay.
That
is it what I
is-
just
I heard it. I heard the cat got it.
What did you say, Jill? I didn't hear you.
I said, is it what I just posted there?
Oh, I did not see. Let me go look at it. I don't have Discord
That
open.
looks good.
Oh, that's the really
Oh,
good
no.
omelet.
That is fucking dope, though. And something that I
Oh, I would.
almost perfected.
Looks good though.
Oh, yeah, it does. Anywho, it really doesn't matter.
Like these?
Yes, like those.
Okay.
I just don't have a clue what that's called.
It's just
so.
it's like a different type of omelet. It's weird. It's also delicious.
Yeah, it's a weird way to get completely sidetracked, but you know, it is what it is. I'm just getting the cameras unfucked because they got super fucked.
And speaking of cameras, I'm putting a picture of the one I got here in the chat. It's
Oh, dope.
set up on my massage table, pointing at, looking at me. It's not very big.
Why can't...
Oh, sweet.
What
Okay.
source is this?
Nice.
I'll start doing some exercise and yoga videos of this thing.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I gotta start getting aggressive with marketing.
I need to do more yoga.
I'm like barely treading water.
Mm.
Actually, I'm not. I'm falling behind on a lot of things. I'm not paying a few things, which is not great. I'm getting.
Yeah. That's the thing that sucks about starting a business is a lot of times those.
Yeah, well, I'm starting to do okay, and then winter slowed everything down, and then the flu came through, and I wiped my books clean for a bit, and I'm.
Oh yeah.
Yup.
But. Yeah, I got a few plans in place, so.
Hell yeah. But anywho, you do find this booth that is selling these omelet things. They're little portion segments of omelet. You ask him, and he calls them sliders. Is what we're gonna go with. But you notice on the side of his little wooden tabletop, he has a couple marked letters, and thieves can't. And roll me a D20 real quick.
Okay. 6.
6. Okay. He has got for you. He has for you a. God damn it. My arch nemesis of all time. He's willing to sell you on the down low for a gold piece a bag of ball bearings.
Ooh. You know what? Fuck it, I'll take it.
Hell yeah. And he whispers to you and he's like, you find us down in the cut and we'll get you hooked up with some better shit. We got more stuff down there.
See, I'll make a purchase in good faith to kind of start building a reputation.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Start building a relationship, rapport.
And tell him, looking at this dude, mid-30s, half-elven, looks rough, definitely a pirate, but kind recognizes kind, and he saw a little something about himself, I guess, and he
Okay.
background features, man, they're fun.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, Tome, do you have catapult in your spellbook by any chance?
Could I make an Arcana check? Because I don't have that spell prepared, but I do have a feature that could potentially allow me to cast it.
Yeah,
I
they
got
got
an idea.
yeah.
Just kind of building an idea for later on for some shenaniganry to pull.
That's how.
Can I flavor this? Can I flavor this natural one?
You rolled in that one.
Yeah.
Oh man, flavor it.
There's
baby.
a look of understanding in Tome's eyes, but he immediately shuts it out. He says, "You do not want to use that."
Magic shotgun.
Adran, roll me an insight check.
Okay.
Oh, let's see if you. I'm gonna have to make up a story on the spot. If you get a high,
13.
I'm gonna try deception.
He rolled a natural 1. You can roll a deception at disadvantage.
Sure. That's an 8.
8, yeah. I will say, I'm not going to give away the farm, but what
Just
I
give a
will
little,
say
a little understanding. And I get on with it.
he is telling you that in a cautionary way. That means that yes, you absolutely can do that, and give him some time. And
Okay, later on when we're sitting down, I have an idea I want to discuss.
That spell has been used in ways that I have witnessed that are, I believe the term that humans would use is war crime.
It's never a war crime the first time.
Well, you obviously don't know my mother.
Yeah.
what did she do? Starting to
I guess
think.
we'll find out later.
Starting to think she might have been like executed and not murdered.
Depends on who you ask. But
Oh my god,
Kinda still
why
murder.
is the
legalized murder.
for whatever
He was
reason
an
Tome is now a picture of an omelet. Now he's back.
That is his spirit animal.
Weird. That was like that for a good 5 minutes. Cool. Opportunities abound down the road. Anything else you guys are wanting to do while you're out here fucking around with
Me and
these?
Me and Maidley wanted to look for pirates. Like
Pirates?
Specifically, anybody bearing the tattoo, like the tattoos that we saw on all those corpses.
Hell yeah. I will take either investigation or perception here as you guys, or insight. Weirdly enough, that works too. Any of those works. Pretty much anything besides history.
Could I guidance my investigation check?
You can, if you want to, make a sleight of hand check to try and keep it on the down low, or are you just doing this out in the open?
I don't particularly care if I've noticed.
Okay, cool. Go for it then, yeah.
Get a
I'm not-
21 insight.
Like, Tome has never particularly been subtle about his magic. Oh, come on. That's an 11.
11. Melee, what you get?
Yeah, 21 for a vibe check.
5 check.
Thank
hell
God.
yeah.
Thank God someone got it.
5 check. Hell yeah. Cleanse their chakras. There are, let's see. There are 1. You see 3 people that look like they're all, one of them you see is the melee on his second look, looking at the guy yelling at people running the axe toss booth. Pirate for sure. Probably a high-ranking pirate by the way he's yelling at people, and nobody's giving him any shit. Now that you think about it. Tatted up as well. You also see pretty much everyone in town is tatted up as well. Just that's for free for everybody. Pretty much everybody all the way around. You see another one that is working at another street vendor shop that's selling some type of skewered meat. She's looks a little bit higher station than everyone around, but is just cooking and sweating like everybody else there. And then over by the group of people that are dancing, just kind of sitting awkward off to the side, is somebody that just looks like he's keeping an eye on the whole thing and is definitely a pirate as well. For sure. Tome, I think you think everybody's a pirate. Because they are.
You're not too far off, Tome.
Adjusting parameters.
There are, I think, a fair amount of them walking around at this event.
Do you see
That
any
one-
that look... Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, I was going to point at the shouting guy. He seems like he might be more experienced than the others.
I will tell you for free, Melee, the ones that I pointed out to you are the ones that looked more distinguished than anyone else. No one here is carrying weapons openly. There are some knives and daggers here and there, but like nobody's carrying swords or bows or anything like that. So you guys are kind of standing out a tiny bit in that regard, except you guys also don't really... I mean, Tome's got a sword, but it's on his hip. That's not really that offensive. Cal, you have a dagger. Melee, your sword's kind of a thing. Adran, you've got a sword again, but it's, you know, you've got a jacket over it. So, yeah, aside from Hunter's crossbow, which is, again, even...
Wait, I don't carry a weapon at all.
Yeah. So you guys are also, you're fairly blended in anyways, just by nature. Yeah. The
Yes.
ones that I pointed out are definitely the more distinguished looking amongst like the rest. They look a little bit more polished, a little bit more put together.
Yeah, I'll point out the guy shouting at the crowd and then try to more covertly indicate the other two. Like we were just talking about whatever he's,
I see.
his content.
Should we not just walk up and ask them for an audience with the Golden Viper then?
You the person who tried to kill us on our way over here?
Bit brazen, I guess.
Yes. That is the most direct path. I
feel
see.
like even if you wanted to go for him directly, that would not be the best way to do it.
It's
What
like
do you
walking up the
propose?
first street tough you see. I want to meet Mr. Bit.
I see no problem. Perhaps I should adjust my strategy accordingly. I'm gonna look towards the guy who the guy who's yelling at the crowd. He's the guy who's running the axe throwing event, right?
Yes. He's just yelling at the people that are coming up to participate in the axe throw.
Perhaps a show of power would get their attention.
You see,
We have against it.
he hold on a second. You gotta get to the right place. Sorry, I've got my notes split in two places on this one weird part for no reason. It is one second. There we go. He points a big meaty finger at you, Tome. Show of strength, eh? Are you feeling up to it, my strange friend? Or are you weak?
I suppose so. I do not quite know how to answer that question, but I am game to try, yes.
Throwing an axe is a good way to find out. Here, give it a shot. Throws one and he shoves it against your chest. Makes a
Very
clang.
well. I see.
You just stand right here. See that target over there? 20 paces away. Try and hit a target.
Very well. I guess this is just a strength check?
You can just roll me in athletics if you want.
Yeah, that's basically the same for me. It's a +1.
Better than nothing.
I'm not going to guidance this because I don't... It's probably not going to help me that much. Alright. That is a 9.
9. Perfectly dead center backwards. Punk! Pinks off. Hey, I mean, you're in the right ballpark at least. First one's free. Next one's a silver piece.
Very well. I produced another silver piece.
It gives you another X. Roll me athletics.
I will attempt to harden my focus. 19.
19. Hell yeah. Just a tiny hair off center, dead perfect, sinks in, and he says, "Hey, 10 man's got some game." He claps you on the back, and it's so loud that you can hear his hand slap against it. You know it must have stung.
Kind of smirks a bit at that.
Hey, what's your name? You're new to town, obviously.
I am Tome Volarus. Who are you?
Name's Matteson, but everybody around here calls me Two Cups because one ain't enough.
Ah, I see. That is an interesting... he has his tattoo on full display, I would imagine.
Absolutely. And he's actually wearing a coat that's got epaulets. And it's a long coat. It's kind of stained at the bottom from walking through mud and whatnot. But it's like a deep, like navy blue that's almost black and gray.
A very interesting mark you have there.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get rid of a tattoo unless you happen to know some magic that gets rid of the tattoos. Do you know that? Because there's a whole town that would probably sign up. We try and distance ourselves from the lanterns best we can.
I believe you're referring to the cities under the umbrella of the Pirate Lord.
Yeah, the Hidden Concord. That's what we called ourselves. Well, we did, but we stepped away, as it were. A little bit of a political riffraff rile up, if you know what I mean.
Pretend that I do not. I'm, as you say, unfamiliar to this area.
We
Why did...
decided we didn't want to be under their rule no more. We wanted to govern ourselves and live our lives like the free folk do on the other side of the coast, like the hollow folk.
Interesting. And who leads this operation?
What do you mean who leads the operation? Zan Trees.
I mean... Are they present in town this...
You don't know Antrice Duclair? You really ain't from here, are you? Huh. I mean, shit, I would have seen somebody, fuck. I would have seen you if you was.
Yes. I wish to meet this... Duclair, you said?
That's right, yeah.
Where are they currently?
She's around, somewhere, probably with her family. I don't know. Let me, fuck, hang on a second. Let me, see if I can find somebody to take over for me for a second. Hey, Dargo, come here. He ain't listening. Okay, shit. Give me a little bit of time. Go get yourself some bite to eat. Find, get yourself a bite to eat. Go down to one of the taverns. Go down to, holy shit. Go down to that tavern right there. And he points down to one of the big buildings on the corner. He says, go down there and get yourself something to eat, and as soon as I can find somebody to cover for me here at the Axe Toss, I will come down there and I'll introduce you. And also, unless anybody else wants to give it a shot, we got and he also Tome, for you, he pulls you down and he looks at you and he's like, yeah, that seems about right, and he pulls out a white t-shirt for you, and he hands it to you and says, I got lit at Winterfest in Windemir.
He kind of turned towards the rest of the party, like, confused, like, what? I do not understand this garment.
Let's give a big enthusiastic thumbs up.
It's
Congratulations!
just the fancy clothes now.
Oh.
Calandra will try to win a t-shirt.
Hell yeah, roll me athletics check. It's a silver piece.
Thought the first one was free.
The first one was free for him. Now you're interested, my dear.
Ah, I see. You said athletics.
Yeah, athletics. What you get?
That was an 11.
11. Roll me D6.
Six.
Right. 6. That would be a 3.
3. Okay. It hits. It hits the low bottom right. He says, I mean, it's not good enough for a t-shirt. You want to give it another shot for another silver, or are you good with where you land to see what you get?
I'll give it another shot.
Okay. He hands you another axe, and holds his hand out for a silver piece.
It's a 12.
12? Hey, this one's not bad. Almost directly, I mean, your aim is good. You're just letting go at the wrong point or something, because this one lands right next to that other one. And he 1 second. So not quite good enough for a t-shirt, but what we can do is, and he pulls out he pulls out a little wooden fish for you. Little wooden fish.
Nice.
And this little wooden fish has got an open mouth, and then it's got an opening right above the back tails. And he says, "The whistle, go ahead, give it a shot."
Okay. Calandra will whistle. We'll blow into the whistle.
You put your lips up to it, and you give a good blow through it, and it just goes, toot.
Ah, okay.
It's just a sad little whistle, but on the side of it, it does have really intricately carved details showing its scales and whatnot, and on the very bottom where it's flat, where you can set it up on a cabinet or something, and it says Windemir Winterfest 803.
Cute little souvenir.
Yeah, so if you wanted to, you could, on D&D Beyond, you could add a custom item for a sadfish whistle.
Yeah.
I'll do the robot clap where I'm just like in perfect time.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If I could find the name of this darn tavern. Because I found my notes and got them ordered properly like I should have did to begin with. We approached the Broken Shale is the first of the inns that you approach that he had kind of pointed and indicated to you guys. It is a lively scene. I don't know what happened to my music, but it went away.
It flew away. Fly, fly, fly.
Stop. Play. There it goes.
There we go.
Yay!
And play, and don't stop playing until your feet are sore. Okay, perfect. She is being a good child now. Alright. So yeah, you guys walk into the Broken Shale. It's a lively scene. There are people playing cards. There are people playing dice. There are conversations, people carrying on, loud conversations everywhere. If you're one of those people that doesn't like loud shit, you're in for a treat here. There is a whole bunch of fun stuff going on. Big old burly, strong, muscled lady in her mid-40s behind the bar. She's sweating up a storm, pouring drinks.
Kind of woman.
She's gotta be, right? So yeah, as you guys walk in, there is so much going on that not a single person in there even raises an eyebrow.
I believe we should procure ourselves a table if one is available.
Yeah.
Sure enough, there is one over in the corner that's got a couple dirty rags on it. You can throw them off probably. But otherwise, it seems unoccupied.
I'll use prestidigitation to kind of just clean it. Just
Always a smart choice. Always a smart choice.
disinfect it real quick.
Lysol it.
Yeah. Yeah. Tome grabs his head, pops it off, shakes it like it's a can.
Hell yeah.
Just full on bendering this.
Hell yeah.
Oh man.
So you guys sit down, and the big old strapping lady behind the bar, she doesn't move a muscle. She's busy pouring, having 3 conversations at once, pouring drinks. For too long, though, as soon as you guys get sat down and Tome gets his magic work to clean the table off, this looks to be like, 17 years old, maybe, freckles all over his face, acne all over his face, big old mop of ginger hair. This kid, he comes over, big doofy ears, and he's like, God darn it, I was just getting ready to clean that. Now Ma's gonna strip my hide something fierce.
Oh, I already cleaned it. There is no need for anyone to strip anyone's hide.
Well, yeah, but I didn't do it, and she's going to say I was slacking again. She always says I'm slacking too much.
You could just say you did it. It looks
I
clean.
wave my hand, cast prestidigitation, make it dirty again.
I turned towards Adran.
Kind of wrinkles his nose up, and he's like, somehow worse.
I'll just sigh and just wave my hand again. It's clean.
Found myself in an existential crisis.
Yes.
Okay, well,
What
anyways, my name's, yeah, you're gonna laugh. I get it a lot. I get it a lot. My name's Flounder. It's because of the fish, not because of me. It's the fish.
But you do not look like a flounder.
Yeah, but you'll see. Well, anyways, can I get you guys something to drink, something to eat?
What is the strongest alcohol that you have on hand?
Strong? We got some wine, some mead, probably. It's not really strong, but you drink a lot of it like everybody else does. They get pretty hammered, but we don't really have anything really like crazy, I guess. I don't know. Shit, I don't know what kind of parties you're into.
It's just, I have been experimenting with alcohol, and I have yet to find one that can actually affect me.
What kind of effect are you looking for, mister?
Well, last
Anything.
time we were at a party, he tried to stab someone.
Yes. It was unsuccessful, though.
What kind of drink made you do that? Because I don't want to... I mean, I'm not going to say I haven't seen somebody get stabbed like... Jimmy got stabbed like 3 hours ago, and he's doing okay, and then you see somebody across the bar go... Hey.
I attempted to murder up, I believe the phrase he used was Pirate King.
A pirate king? Like... What was his name?
I'm gonna look in my spell, just very casually, just looking in his spell book. I believe his name was Adran Thorn.
He squints his eyes real hard at you. Roll the persuasion check.
I'm not lying. It's not deception because I'm not lying. I did try to kill him. Didn't go well.
Yeah,
but
I know, but this is a robot telling the kid a thing, you know.
I know. I just find it hilarious. 10.
10. Hell yeah. Well, shit. Let's let the dice be the guides. You rolled an 11. But Flounder is not very charismatic. So, okay. Really?
Yes.
Hey, everybody, this guy tried to kill Thorn. Drinks on the house. And the entire place erupts. And everybody is cheering you guys on.
Did I do something wrong?
What do you mean something wrong? You tried to kill that fucking snake? Yeah, you get drinks all night long. You ain't paying a dime. What you want? You're awesome around here. You're royalty. You're good as gold. Good as gold. Good as gold. That's awesome.
Very well.
It's like you're like a rock star. This is crazy. This is the craziest thing that's happened all day. And this is crazy. Jimmy got stabbed again.
I kind of turned towards Adran. What is a rock star?
Oh,
Dwarf thing.
I see.
Party bar.
I suppose give my companions whatever they wish, and I guess I will take a mead.
Okay, cool. Hold on just for a second.
Like he just looks genuinely confused at the reception of the fact that he just straight up said, "Yeah, I tried to murder her, man."
The man they all hate, so...
I apparently worked out.
I don't know how many times God can whisper in your ear, pirates. So he's like,
Calandra
okay.
will take one of those hot drinks.
Hot drinks, okay. Well, we got mulled wine. That we can get you. It's pretty okay. And we've got some hot mead. But otherwise, we've got just some like it's like a chocolate drink. It's pretty good. You'll like it. You want that? Or you want something that'll get you buzzed?
I'll take that chocolate drink.
Okay. Fair enough. You want me to put a little wine in there too?
Sure.
All right. Cool. I like you. Hell yeah. Yeah. So that'll be 5 silver pieces for that. What else you guys want? We got some wine. We got a lot of wine. We got some mead.
I'll take a red.
Okay, red, yeah. I'm pretty sure this stuff comes from Calandra. I don't know for sure. I don't really remember where they stole it from, but yeah, it's not bad. Hell yeah. Yeah, 5 silver pieces of drink, red. For you, Ulysses points to you, Melee.
I thought these drinks were on the house.
They are on the... Oh, shit. Got
Yeah.
on to me. He fucking... God damn it.
She'll wink at him and say, I'll have the chocolate one as well.
Just trying to make a little money. A little honest money, you know? Come on. And don't call me Flounder for nothing. I always flounder. Shit. Oh, yeah. They get Hunter something as well. He's just been... It's dark outside, and he's a gloomstalker, so it's hard to tell if he's even there. Just have those moments where you just hear a leaf crunch, and you're like, Jesus fucking Christ. It's like the that Office meme. It's just, fuck. Hell yeah. So anyways, they go off to get you guys' drinks taken care of, and hell yeah, they are on the house. Everybody, they cheered for you guys for a second, but then they go back to what they were doing. Good bet most of them don't even really know what they were cheering, probably didn't even hear. But hell yeah. So what y'all up to?
So this is an actual party. It is much more lively than the one that I was previously attending.
You know, the imminent threat of violence kind of cleared that one out.
Yes, I do apologize for that. But, interesting. Just kind of like looks around the bar, just kind of really drinking it in.
You know, I bet
I
you
will
could
try-
win some drinking contests if you tried.
That might not be a bad idea. Actually, I believe my mother once said that she drank a Goliath man under the table. Are there any Goliaths in this bar?
Roll a perception check, Mr. Tome. Roll it with advantage. You got melee egging you on.
That is a 19.
Fuck yeah. And matter of fact, just across the way you can see 3 large, they're not Goliaths, but just 3 big, burly, looks like stevedores or something that are just, they're throwing them back one after another. Looks like they're having some type of competition.
Would you all wish to view my my exploits in the contest of drink? He kind of puts his hands on his hips. as if to try to act proud, but he kind of just looks strange. Looks weird.
Are you talking
You can't
to...
even get group, right?
Oh, I was talking to the group.
Okay, cool. I was just making sure.
Is it even possible for you to lose?
No,
I mean,
but
you can't get drunk.
I wish to stress test this. Perhaps it is possible.
Maybe your problem isn't how strong it is, but how many you consume.
Is it true?
Let's find out.
Yes. I will stand and approach these burly gentlemen.
They slam their mugs down after they drink one, and they're like, Bethy, we need another round. It's like, good God. Okay. But, hey, who are you?
I am Tome Volarus. Who are you, gentlemen?
Well, I'm Mikey, Fred, and this here is Rooster.
Mikey, Rooster.
And Fred.
Are you participating? Oh, yeah, go on.
And Fred.
Fret.
Fred.
Front, as in the front of a door?
Front.
Oh. Very well. Are you participating in the contest of drink?
Well, we're just seeing who can drink the most before we all are passed out.
I bet that I can drink even more. Than all three of you combined.
Roll me deception, sir.
It's a 2.
You don't really look like a normal type of person, do you?
Now, why would you say that, sir?
You're all sort of... And he taps you on the head.
I assure you I am capable of consuming drink as much as the next individual. I'm going to reach for one of their mugs with Mage Hand and down one.
Hey, that's mine. That's mine.
If you can best me in the contest of drink, I will pay your tabs.
Well, shit, boys. This guy wants to pay for our drinks tonight. And they're snickering.
We shall see.
He reaches an arm around and pulls a stool over. And sit down, Tome.
Yes, that is indeed my name.
Bethy, we need another cup. Hell yeah. And while this is happening, Flounder comes back over to you guys with a big plate with all your drinks on it, and comes back with another tray with a bunch of smoked fish, some flatbreads, some pickled veg, some chive butter, some little shark coochie, little snicky snack. Quite a bit of it though. Caught fresh just this morning. It's good. Except for the vegetables, we didn't catch those.
Thanks for that.
Sorry, that just got me.
I floundered again. Okay. Oh yeah. But so Tome, hell yeah. You get your first drink put in front of you. They look at you expectantly, and then they're like, "We'll show you how it's done." They slam theirs back and then slam them down.
Ah. So it should be done in an aggressive fashion, yes? I should do it harder.
I guess I don't There's no rules
Very
to
well.
it. You're making it complicated, friend.
Oh, my apologies. I'm going to just immediately knock it back like it's nothing, and then just set it down on the table.
Because it's nothing. Hell yeah. Yeah, goes down perfect. They're just having a good time.
Yeah.
Let me see. And actually, the odds of that are astronomical. Front throws up at this point. They've been drinking already. And does not get, his head does not raise back up off the table after he throws up. And, one down, I guess. Bethy, another round. It's like, I might as well just bring the whole damn thing over for y'all. Could you?
Yeah.
Shut up. They continue to go along. Roll me a Constitution saving throw, Tome.
Fantastic. Something's happening.
Something is happening.
All right. Straight or at advantage because it's technically poison, or not?
Advantage, yeah.
Okay. Just checking because I didn't know if this classifies as poison or not.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
This is after several rounds. So not just an immediate thing.
Wait, why is it? Okay, yeah, save. At advantage. Modified 20.
Modified 20. Not bad. You make it to the final round. It is just you and your friend up, and he is I ain't never been beat this game before, and I ain't gonna get started doing that now. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up indeed, friend.
And he goes down. At this moment, a couple things. All three of them are unconscious, face down on the table in front of you. So, if you or someone else wanted to, there are, a bunch of people around still, but, pockets for the taken. But also, you have a large amount of alcohol inside your body right now. It's not a question of the alcohol being a problem. It's just a question of the mass of liquid inside of your body. And it is starting to seep out of cracks in your construction.
Oh.
It's not sealed water. But
I suppose not. Oh well. I guess I will investigate the pockets because to the victor to the spoils.
Will roll me a sleight of hand.
Sure.
Your rolls
Just
been
idly.
awesome tonight, so I can't wait to see this.
10.
10? Not bad. Let me do a weird generic perception. Man, my rolls suck. Tonight. Nobody fucking sees. They're all drinking. They're all having a good time. You find about 25 silver pieces, and that's about it.
You're the victor of the spoils, as my mother would say.
Hell yeah.
I walk back to the table, kind of leaking. I've done it.
He smells like ale.
did you win?
He holds up a bag of silver. It would seem I have. As I said, before I sit down, I will prestidigitate myself. I'll wait for the alcohol to seep out and then prestidigitate myself clean again.
Hell yeah. And it's not all of it. So some of it went somewhere, which is strange and interesting, and
Yeah.
I don't know how we would
It's just
investigate that further, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
At some point.
the body can't process all. I drank so much of it so fast, my body couldn't. I guess technically that's how Tome pees, but you know, let's not get into that.
He just seeps.
Yeah. It just seeps out through his fucking. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
He's just a really complicated tea diffuser.
Yeah, basically.
That's what Tome is. So anyways, as you guys are sitting there having a conversation, it's been 45 minutes, maybe an hour, when the door bursts open dramatically, and everybody within like 10 foot of the front door, their eyes snap over, and they turn to see two cups come walking in. They all give them hey, two cups, what's up, motherfucker? Some of them are like, you owe me money. Shit like that. He walks over leans over the bar, exchanges some words with the bartender, and he leans in and kisses her on the cheek and grabs a bottle of something and walks over to you guys, opening the thing with his teeth, just hey, you all found the place, hell yeah.
Yes, indeed.
How you finding it? You liking town?
I point over to the three unconscious men. I drank them under the table. Well, they were on top of it, but still.
Yeah, this is their own stupid fault for getting into a contest with somebody that probably can't get drunk, I'm guessing.
I tried very hard in my defense.
Well,
unfortunately, it was not to be.
Yeah, you keep trying. You'll get there someday, probably. Maybe, I don't know. So, what brings you all to town?
Business.
Oh, I hear you. Okay, secretive type. I got you. Well, if you need any help or anything, just let old Two Cup know. Two Cup likes to take care of the folk. You said you all wanted to talk to Antrice?
That is indeed correct, yes.
Okay, I just found her. She's just across the way, talking to her family. Would just, yeah, I mean, you see her, she's just right across the way. And he's pointing like out across the town square, like out in front of you guys. She's got a gold sash. It's real hard to miss. Just let her know the Two Cups sent you over. Unless you're gonna do something stupid, then don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it made me think of Tome just going over and attacking and being like, 2 cups sent me.
I plan to do nothing of the sort, I assure you.
Roll either persuasion or deception. Do you have a dice personally handy? Either of that or just roll a straight up d20 and put your modifier on for whichever one you want to use. Don't tell me.
Okay. I will just roll. They're the same for me,
Okay.
so I will message it to you privately.
Just roll a d20 and put on whatever the modifier is, and just don't tell me what the type of roll it was. I'm not really looking at the chat, so it's really fine. But I just don't want to know if you're lying to me or
Got it. Okay. I get it. Okay, good. That is a 9.
9 plus. Oh, it was 9 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was more like a minor.
Yeah, no, you're fine. We're truth be told, we're a humble town, but we're not really we're not worried about you. We're not worried about you. You're good people. Probably. Yeah, enjoy the town. If you need anything, like I said, don't be afraid to ask. We are neighborly, if nothing else. Maybe sleep with your pocketbooks under your pillow, though.
I see. It would be ill-advised to sneak into my chambers. I have magic to prevent such entry. But regardless, 2 cups, was it? You have been most helpful.
Hey, anytime. We just try to... Well, it's personal. It's just a little bit of a personal responsibility to try to keep a tab on the new folks coming into town, just to make sure that nobody riles up trouble or anything like that. And just a vibe check, you know.
I see. You said she was across the way?
Yeah, he's just outside. Like I said, look for the gold sash. Ain't nobody else gonna wear a golden sash around here. That'd be stupid.
Very well. I turned to my party just to act, just to kind of see what's the plan, guys. I also am checking to make sure they're eating their food. Cause I don't need to eat.
Well, Adrian's about 4 glasses of wine in by this point. But I don't think the plan is something he's worried about.
Oh yeah. Roll me a con save, Adran.
Ooh, that's pretty
I guess
good.
I'm doing all right.
Yeah, no, you're doing all right. It's been a little while, but you're enjoying it. You're enjoying it. Especially because it's on the house for something that you kind of didn't really even do.
Right.
Hell yeah.
I wish to have words with this Duclair. Would anyone like to accompany me to do so?
I'll go with.
Very well.
Probably
Calandra?
be a good idea.
Yeah.
Once again, thank you for your... he gives a gracious bow. Thank you for your assistance, 2 cups.
Ain't no problem. No problem at all. Hey, and if he tugs your sleeve as you're walking away, Adran.
Yeah.
Saw you having a little bit of an exchange with one of my friends there. You'd come see me down at the cut. We'll get you introduced to some more discerning vendors. Got access to, if you know what I mean.
I think I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
Good, because I step in a lot of it. Oh, yeah, so you guys make your way out into the bustling kind of... it's not really the town square, but it's a green space in front of these... taverns and inns where this little market's been set up. And sure enough, just across the way, Cal, right where you'd seen her earlier, talking with some normal-looking folk, is this matronly-looking older lady, like I said, late 50s, graying hair, just having a nice conversation. That's what y'all doing.
I wish to approach.
Okay.
I'm gonna bardic inspiration him before we get into, into hearing range.
Heck
So
yeah.
try to keep a cool head this time.
I do not believe she had a hand in... Well, it does not bear repeating, but I wish to assess her character for myself before we take any actions against them.
Alright, well, you got a bardic inspiration to help with that.
Many thanks, Mandy. He gives a nod. And I will approach and very politely tap on the shoulder.
Okay. She turns to you with a big smile. She's mentioning something about you just have to. I know it smells terrible, but you just gotta boil them, and that takes care of it. But I'm sorry. And interestingly, Melee, you noticed one of the guys that you'd spotted earlier that was just kind of sitting there, kind of stoically, as Tome approaches her. His attention turns fully, like his eyes are on Tome like a hawk, but he's just still sitting there. What can I do for you, sweetie?
While I'm standing in front of her, I'd like to, in the same manner that I did a day ago at this point, I would like to close my eyes, narrow my focus, and once again make an Arcana check.
Okay. And what are you looking for specifically?
I am attempting to divine if this... essentially, I'm trying to divine if this woman, in some way or shape or form, has any sort of ill intentions or evil.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, roll that shit.
Basically the same thing that I was attempting to do in the manor, except it accidentally led me to Mr. Thorn. Alright, so that's Arcana. Why am I at the... No, I'm in the wrong spot. There it is. That is 14.
14. Doesn't seem to be any type of weird, creepy, magical vibes coming off of or anything.
I wish to speak to you where there are less prying ears and eyes.
Well, sweetie, we're kind of out here having a celebration. It's been a long winter, and we're having fun. If we got business to talk, we can talk it tomorrow.
Adran Thorn seems to want you gone, and I want to know why.
But no shit he does. He wants everyone gone. He wants us gone or sniffing his boot, and we're just not having none of it. So yeah, I'm not surprised.
I think I need to make myself more clear. I have a strong suspicion he may have had a hand in the death of my mother.
Okay.
I will not be deterred.
I mean, there's a good possibility, sweetie, that you might be deterred. I'll talk business with you in the morning. But if you just want to have a nice conversation here, we can do that as well. But I'm here with my family. We're having a good time. Listening to the music. It's nice. I don't get too many days where I get to just relax and not be running a town.
My apologies. It has been a difficult couple of days for myself.
I'm sure that's why we have. I'm sorry. What's that?
I'm gonna disappear for 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Oh, that's why we have the Feast of Winter's Tide, sweetie. It reminds us that we need to take a minute and just look back a little bit. It's a good time to remember those that we've lost, those that leave a lasting impact on us. You lost someone, sweetie?
As I said, there is a very strong chance that Adran Thorn had a role to play in the events that led to my mother's death. And I should also add that I attempted to kill him yesterday.
Oh, well shit, you should probably go tell them that down at the bar. They'll give you quite a few rounds, eh?
I'm not joking.
I'm not joking neither. We don't like that shit here. Piece of shit.
Listen, he is... In exchange for sparing our lives, he has sent us here to unseat you.
Shut up with that stuff. Okay, shush with that stuff, because we're talking here's a good sign, but right now you don't want to be saying that stuff too loud. I'm a reasonable folk, but the people around here, they, look, you don't understand how it is because you aren't from here, but the people around here, just the regular people, every day, all these people you see around here, that little girl over there, that old man over there, all of them, they're the violent ones. They're the ones that have caught on so strongly to this idea of freedom that I've gave them, they will not let it go. So, do not talk openly about that, or someone's liable to take your head off.
I was going to follow that up with, I have no love for the man, as I said before on 2 separate occasions.
Well,
he is likely to...
Sweetie, I understand, but there's a lot of people around here, and these people are loyal. And
I simply wish to understand you. That is all.
I mean...
And why he would desire for this to... It doesn't make any sense to me. I apologize. I am not... was alone for a very long time and have only recently been introduced to society.
You see that guy over there selling fish balls?
Yes.
I don't have the foggiest clue who he is. That other one over there that's running a darts game? No clue.
Yes.
Never met him before in my life. Don't know a thing about him. We're free to come and go as you please here. Ethan Thorne can't control that, and he hates it. That's what he hates. He doesn't control it, he doesn't own it. It's just us living our lives. And that's what they're willing to fight for.
I see.
It's simple,
and if
really.
So if Ethan Thorne was disposed of, a lot of your problems would disappear.
We don't need him disposed of, we just need him to leave us alone. We don't have no beef with them, we don't have any problems, we just want to go on and do our thing and live our lives, but he lost a thing. And he's not a person that likes to lose a thing.
I see. One more question. Does the name Chol Stonefist mean anything to you?
Of course it means something to me. He's a good-for-nothing captain of one of our bandit groups.
Did you send him to die?
Sweetie. I'm the Golden Viper. I don't send anyone anywhere. I do paperwork a lot of the time.
I see.
It's one of my inner circle. They would have maybe sent him to die. I don't know. Sometimes business is business, unfortunately.
Can I make an insight check just to kind of...
Yeah.
She's sounding really nice on the surface, but...
Insight the fuck out of her.
Like, I'm getting, like... I'm real curious.
Oh, yeah.
Also, sorry if anyone wants to talk, please.
Yeah, but anybody
Sorry.
else wants to, she's open and...
I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration. Oh, come on. That's a 12.
12. She can be both. She can be both honest and warm and also cold and calculating. It's kind of what you're picking up. But so is it just you, or are these lot with you?
I do not know these people.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought we were hanging back a little ways
Yeah,
away.
no, yeah.
Maybe here, but not.
Yeah, no,
with them.
I went up by myself.
Okay, she's like, okay, all right. She just ruffles the hair of this weird little younger half elf that's standing next to you, kind of close-ish by. You can never tell for sure. Well, would-be slayer of Ethan Thorn. What do you plan to do? Do you you mean to kill me? Because, sweetheart, that's not going to go the way you planned.
As I said, this meeting was just to judge your character. I have gained useful data that I did not possess before, and you have given me much to think about.
Correct, but you've also given me quite a bit of information as well. You have, so I know that you're a person who's been put on a task that I should be concerned about, and you've not necessarily indicated whether you are for or against that task, so I'm a little bit, well, shit, the logical thing to do is lock you up.
And, yeah, if we're not currently standing by Tome, I kind of get up and I kind of stand sort of by his side and a little behind in a supportive position.
Looks like we do have a volunteer for going along with you. Okay, so give me a reason why I shouldn't. We just met 3 minutes ago, so I haven't really built a trust with you yet. So let's do that now, or
What can we do to build that trust?
tell me a little bit about yourselves, and we'll see what our goals are, what we can maybe do for each other, and little quid pro quo never hurt anyone. Yep, somehow Latin existed there. Don't worry about it. We can sort of just play it by ear and maybe become mutual friends. Otherwise, you're welcome to stay in town, drink our drinks, eat our food, and move on. But like I said, sweetie, that whole thing about dethroning the Viper's just not on the table.
As I said, you have given me much to think about. But at this time, I do not have any ill intention towards you, your family, or what you have cultivated.
Oh, nor I.
You seem to be...
And I just want you to understand, I'm not making a threat. I'm just saying that the Golden Viper is whoever is leading this group of people. And there is no dethroning them.
Interesting. Well...
Just saying, they've made up their minds.
I kind of turned towards Adran for guidance. Like I'm like I got all the information I needed. Like, do we want to like do anything to these people? Just like it doesn't feel right.
Damn.
What else is there to do when we have the information we got?
Like I said, if you'd like to talk business, we can do that tomorrow. You can just find me up on the hill up there, and we can do that.
Okay.
Very well.
Right work.
Otherwise,
This has been
enjoy the winter's tide. She only comes but once a year.
This has been a very informative meeting, Miss Duclair. I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking the time.
I appreciate the civility, my friend. It's not often that we find it out here on the coast.
Yes. I will kind of nod towards Adran, not just like do we want to like regroup and talk about what we learned?
Yeah, we can do that.
I'll walk back to the group with Adran.
Yeah, wait back. We want to kind of rally back at the around the table with some drinks and food and talk about a plan, or
She did not seem like a bad person.
no? Willing to help us if we can prove that we're worth the trouble.
Yes. I do not feel right about unseating these people. And if it's true what she said, there may be no way to cut off the head of this snake. Or do we even want to?
Very fair.
No.
I'll relay the rest of the information to the rest of the party.
Yeah. No, honestly, in the meantime, I suggest we sleep on it, kind of take an overnight.
Yes.
What are you feeling about that, Cal? How are you feeling about that? As you guys are kind of like congregating back at the table at the Broken Shore.
I mean, Cal doesn't have a problem with fucking over the
Yes.
pirate dude. She's not exactly his biggest fan.
And there is a strong
They
possibility he
choose
may have...
to be. They want to be free. They should be free.
Yes.
You think they would be amenable to if we could convince Athan that we had overthrown the Viper? Try luring him here?
Do a little.
It's certainly possible.
Cal, all I heard was do a little dance, make a little love.
Although I insist we do not kill him, but we keep him alive. At least long enough for me to get the information out of him that I want.
Can we kill him?
I have no desire to keep that trash alive.
That's why we
Well,
lure him
I'm saying,
here,
like,
so
are
it's
we
more
able-
than just us.
Yeah. but
Yes.
Are we physically capable of? Because I don't know. You seem to have a bit of power to him.
We may need to convince the Vipers to rally. Show them that in order to truly win their freedom.
She did mention, Tome, she did mention an inner circle of hers that does a lot of her movements. So that is something good to know.
Interesting. I believe that I may have a somewhat forceful personality, but I do not believe that when we do business tomorrow, I believe I should. I believe the term is take a back seat. Not the most well versed with my words.
You don't want to negotiate contracts?
But it may be possible to align ourselves with the Vipers, and as you said, lure Athan and his forces here. I mean, he kind of like thinks back to the terrain outside. If we use the terrain properly, it could potentially be a good place to set up cannons, something along those lines, destroy ships. Perhaps it's possible. If I had to crunch the numbers in my head, based on what little information about Athan I know, probably 5%. But that's with the limited knowledge I have. We do not know how many ships he possesses either. Adran, do you know anything about piracy, given your profession?
Not necessarily. I tend to work alone up until meeting you guys. So it's not really a profession I've been a part of. It's kind of a organization type.
Yeah, parallel lives kind of a thing.
Yeah. I mean, we both take things, but they're brutes, thugs, murderers. I just like to flirt with trouble.
Perhaps. Yes, perhaps in our meeting tomorrow we should, I wonder if we're going to speak to just the Golden Viper or the members of her inner circle. That would have been good information to ask, but I strongly feel that if we can convince them to rally, we could do this. Plus, I do not feel right about disrupting this community. It simply feels like he sent us here to destroy. Sorry, I'm not familiar with the words. Destroy some rebels? Rebels, yes. That is the word that I am searching for.
But then you come here to find out they're just regular people.
Yes. As opposed to my last gambit the last time I met a pirate of renown. But,
Cal, roll me a history check real quick, out of nowhere.
Ooh.
24.
24, holy fuck. Man.
It was
Oh
a
my
19
Jeez.
on the die.
It was a net 20?
It was a 19 on the die.
19, gotcha. Okay, shit. Net 20 is a whole other story. Holy shit. With a 19 on the die for a 24, that's fantastic. You know that there is a... hold on a second, let me get the proper word for it. This is why I have a document, because I don't have a quite good memory yet. You know that there is not an ops director here, but there is a watcher in town if you need it as a contact through the mandate that you can contact. Just something to know.
Okay.
Good to have friends with background features.
Something on your mind, Calandra?
Oh, I was just thinking, I believe a contact I know is around here, then if we need to call on them.
You think they could provide us support in our endeavors?
Very possibly.
This may be something to consider for tomorrow. Oh, I also need to... He kind of thinks for a moment. Oh dear, I only gave Chol enough silver for a few days. I will need to wrap up business here quickly before he becomes homeless.
I'm above the table. I'm positive he's a pirate. He'll be okay.
Oh, okay.
Did you just...
That's just what he's saying.
Did you just turn a pirate loose on Margland? Maybe. Who knows?
Oops.
I'll deal with that when I get home.
You didn't ever ask him if he was a serial killer, and now Jack the Ripper is happening.
Oh, well, I'm a necromancer. I need corpses. Anyway.
It tracks.
You're technically not culpable, right? Or no, wait, he's working for you.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, he is. But...
There was no paperwork.
Is there any other business we wish to conduct? Because at this point, I do have a spell that may be useful in our negotiations tomorrow. I recently learned how to empower the certain aspects of individuals, make them stronger, more dexterous, more, and this is important, better at speaking.
Why is that part important, Tom?
Those sound like very handy things.
Because I most, yes, but in this case, it will be useful if I were to cast it on the orator of this group, and I kind of turn my gaze toward you, Melee.
You want me to go finalize negotiations now that you've told them we were paid to come overthrow them?
Well, I wish to. Melee, they're good people. I don't wish to overthrow them anymore because it doesn't.
Yeah,
sit
no,
right with me.
I'm just giving you shit. I'll try proposing that thing I mentioned earlier.
Yes. Oh, this is humor. Oh, I am very sorry. Let me cut the tension with a joke. I kind of just look at Nomura's. Your skull has one eye, when it should have two.
That's so fucking funny. 2 Cups slaps you on the back. 2 Cups comes up and he's like, well, the Viper didn't spit y'all out. That's a good sign.
Yes, she did not murder me.
Well, shit, good to hear it. Well, shit, I'd buy you a drink, but I hear that you all have already got that taken care of.
Yes. I mentioned trying to stab Adran Thorn, and it seemed to get a good reaction.
That type of thing will. I actually did the same thing, except I succeeded once. Just didn't do it all the way.
You will have to swap pointers with me.
I'm sure I could teach you a thing or two, as long as you're not weak. I
am studying the sword. And he pulls out Helheim from its sheath.
That's a big old clunky thing. No, you got, look at that one right there. He points to Adran. He's like, he knows what kind of sword you need. Good curved blade. Good for getting in close if you need to.
Yes. Good for stabbing, if I'm not mistaken.
You don't want to stab with a curved blade. You want to cut, get them in the belly, make them really wish you cut their head off instead.
He kind of looks towards his stomach. What would that do?
Well, somebody like Squishy here, and he nudges Melee in the elbow. He goes, a lot. I don't know about you. Interested to find out.
Calandra leans over and goes, it would gut to them.
Oh, I see.
It is what is Tome's AC?
Tome's AC is like 12.
Okay. I guess I just dodge stuff.
Tome's gonna learn what's gonna happen at some point.
At some point.
Hell yeah. Well, and as you guys are chatting, there is a weird slow ruckus that takes over the crowd inside the tavern, starting at the door and billowing outwards until everyone's abuzz, and then suddenly people are running outside excitedly.
Okay,
you
good.
can hear you hear people saying, "Oh, it's here! Oh my God! Can you see it? Can you see it yet? Can you see it? I can't see it. No, we're inside, dumbass. No." As they're running outside, but yeah.
Should we? Are they running? Is something coming? He kind of looks around.
2 Cups just leans back in his chair, looks at you, and tips back a cup, and he winks out the corner of his eye, and he says, "Wow."
I believe it is what the humans refer to as sarcasm. That means this does bear investigation.
Oh yeah, you guys go outside?
I will begin making my way outside.
Yeah. Immediately upon going outside, it's not hard to see exactly what everyone's looking at. They're all standing with their necks craned upwards. And again, reminder, you guys are about 80 to 100 feet up off the surface of the water, and they're craning their necks upward. And what they see is something that is a shock to every one of you, although for Calandra for a different reason. As overhead, maybe 300-400 feet in the air and descending, is a sleek ship hull with 4 large milky blue crystals on each corner of it, glowing a faint glow that almost looks identical to the glow of Aru, the moon, as this flying ship descends down. To everyone else, this is a miracle to behold. To the people of Windemir, it's not necessarily a miracle to behold, but it's definitely a rare sight. To Calandra, this is an interesting one, because you have seen this ship before.
This exact ship?
This exact ship, because there's only 2 of them in the entire world. One of them was kept by the Onstrians who created it, and the second one was given to the Borealan people, and the regent gifted it to your father. And, of course, like all fathers who certainly try, but don't quite get it right. What's Cal's reaction as you watch the Florence descend into the cut between the 2 sides of town?
Shock? Surprise?
Oh.
Kind of like, is my father here?
What you would
Why
know,
is my father here?
You would know for free that the Florence was named by your father probably for his favorite daughter. She is often the one who captains it. As it is not used for cargo hauling, it's much too small a ship for cargo hauling anything valuable. It is much more of a diplomatic and
okay.
It's the private jet.
Okay.
Hal's gonna kind of lean over to someone who's from the town and like, oh, it's here, and be like, does this ship come here often?
Oh, no, not often at all, miss. No, that's, they're from the Borealans. We don't mess with them too much, but some of the people, some of the Vipers people, they got some connections and deals with them, and yeah, I didn't tell you that though.
Yeah, of course.
Would I know enough to recognize that ship?
Yes, 100%. You would probably even know the name. It would be a big deal in town, in Port Umbra at least. Adran, good possibility you would recognize what it was. You've probably never seen it before, but you would recognize the significance of it, at least from stories.
Well, yeah, as rare as it is, I've probably at least heard of what it is.
Like, now I gotta figure out how to fucking steal it.
Right.
I probably have like zero knowledge
just
of
need
it.
access to it.
Can I make an Arcana check to determine what the function of the crystals are? Because they seem important.
Make me an Arcana check, and at the same time, make me a religion check.
Sure. Both are the same roll for me. That's a 9. I am rolling terrible on my Arcana checks. That does not bode well. But
A natural 20.
a natural 20 on religion. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
There is a memory from a time before you were you that still exists in your processes and synapses and cores and doodads and unexplicable shit that creates a sentient and sapient humanoid almost thing. You process this, you don't know what it is. No, you do. With a 20 religion check, you know what that is. That is called Volarus. the blue stuff that is keeping the ship aloft is called Volarus, and you have it tagged in your database as religiously significant. But that's all the information you have on it.
How do you spell that? Gravitas?
Gravaris.
Gravitas.
I'm just gonna kind of, or sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. I was just clarifying the spelling because I'm a dum-dum. Please
Oh,
continue, guys.
Calandra's gonna kind of make her way to Melee and be. Do you think
Get out there.
Florence lunch?
Sorry, did you ask if I think she's on the ship?
Yeah. I like.
I can't imagine
know
who
what
else
they
it would be.
do?
Who is on the ship? Who are we talking about?
My sister.
I mentioned her the other night.
This is good, yes? She is family, no?
Yes. I don't know if it's good. I don't know why
Oh.
she's here.
Perhaps she is a
I would
pirate.
kind of. No.
Shrugs.
Not a pirate.
Oh. Because that would make you a pirate. But you do not possess an eye patch.
I would be more of a pirate than her.
Oh.
Does mean she might be involved in something, though.
Yes. That's. I don't know if that is a good or a bad thing.
Yes.
I guess that
That's
remains
correct.
to be seen.
That ship appears to be, those stones are incredibly valuable. They hold... fast. I would love to study such a vehicle.
Perhaps.
You know for free cal, that's why there's only 2 of them in the world. It's
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Hmm.
So, do I know what those stones are?
you know
Or do I know what purpose they serve?
roll me a Arcana check.
Could I give the help action?
I'm
'Cause
very
proficient?
thrown off.
Yeah, you can give the help action. Roll one more time.
Oh, roll it again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to help you out, homie.
Ooh, I didn't do any better.
What's your
Dang
roll?
it.
What's your number?
Very, very. Do what?
What was the number?
The higher one was a. Was a 9.
9. Cool. Okay, cool. You really don't know much about it. You remember hearing them say something about nearest you can tell is they make it so gravity don't work on the ship.
Yeah, there's some sort of stone they're what allows the ship to fly.
Interesting.
It's very rare. That's why there are only 2 of them.
Interesting. I wonder. Just cuts to Tome thinking about like himself with a jetpack.
Jesus Christ.
Love it.
Hell yeah. But yeah, as overhead you guys watch this ship that's got these crystalline chunks on all 4 corners of it that are fastened with large, thick brass, to the point where looking at the ship, it's a small ship like a skiff or a schooner, but you could imagine that it is as heavy as the biggest you've ever seen. And it descends, and you can see that it's decked out with gold ornamentation, design style that you're all not familiar with too much, except for, say, for Tome, with bright blue sails as it docks with, well, it's not really... Windemir's not equipped for this type of a ship, but due to the size, like, geography of it, it's able to slip into the cut, and they're able to extend some planks and make a awkward but traversable gangway to connect over. And as the first blue sky boots hit the ground in Windemir, we will go ahead and cut off there and pick up next week to find out what the Florence is doing in Windemir, and if indeed Florence is on board the Florence.
Oh my god.
Stay tuned, guys. Continue telling stories because we love them and we know you do too. Bye.
Alright. Goodbye.
There's a hush on the sea where the black ships roam. No wake, no song, no cry to home. She don't ride deep, nor rock, nor reel, but cuts through tide like tempered steel. Oh, the black wake calls where the moon runs blind. She sails by truth, long left behind. No hail, no horn, no lanterns gleam, just vanishing stars and a broken dream. They say her crew don't speak no more, just mutter things not meant ashore. You'll see their eyes, but not their flame. Each one forgets their mother's name. Her hull is black, her sails the same, yet flies the flag she once had claim. And when she passed the last reef's edge, she left no sound, nor salt, nor dredge. Oh, the black wake calls where the moon runs blind. She sails by truth, long left behind. No hail, no horn, no lanterns gleam, just vanishing stars and a broken dream. Say her hold runs cool and dry, no barrel sways, no grog runs high. Yet still she floats like she's feather-born, not low like ships what carry corn. So if you see her cross your trail with lanterns dim and breath grown stale, don't shout nor wave nor cast your net, just steer a course you'll not regret. Oh, the black wake calls, but not by name. She sings of things you cannot claim. One step too close, you'll feel her bite.